The Emirate of Dubai is marketed as the epitome of luxury and is, in actuality, one of the most visited destinations in the world. Taking a trip to Dubai would likely leave you the envy of your friends. Yet, there are some concerns over the city, which the powers that be over there would rather you not find out about. At least, not until you get there to see it for yourself. The dark side of Dubai, as it is called now, has been gathering lots of attention these days, and the Sunday Times wrote an article detailing one of the more damning aspects recently. So, what is this dark side of Dubai? Well, you have to take into account that Dubai is relatively new as far as cities go. So it's facing many challenges, which is to be expected of a novel destination. For starters, Dubai does not have its own culture. It's not like a Venice or a London, where the culture is renowned and interwoven. You won't be experiencing such an atmosphere in Dubai as yet. It just hasn't been around long enough to offer visitors a bespoke experience with hardly any history to draw upon. The lifestyle is said to be more similar to what you would find in Western territories. So visiting Dubai would be like visiting somewhere in the US. The Emirate claims to be an Islamic state. However, it has conformed to Western culture, so there's little in the way of the principles and customs you would expect to find in an Islamic region. Of course, that is likely by design, given the stigma attached to Muslims where most of the world is concerned, more so in America. While Dubai makes most of its money from oil, it is a tourism-centric location first and foremost, so it has to maintain that appeal to one of the biggest tourism markets on the planet, i.e., the United States of America. It's understood that tourists would do well not to expect to make any new friends over there, as it's just not visitor-friendly in that sense. Everyone who comes to Dubai who isn't just a visitor is all about making money. So finding someone to have a friendly chat with, or share a meal or a drink with, is pretty difficult, unless they're tourists themselves. Only 20% of the people that make up Dubai's population are actually citizens, and most of the workers there are from other countries. Dubai is mostly made up of Emirates, expats, and workers. Emirates are the citizens, expats are residents from abroad, and the workers are, well, workers. They are responsible for keeping the city running, yet they are also the most maligned and frowned upon group of people there. The expats are simply there to make money and guard their investments. They cannot stay in Dubai forever, so they come and go, make money, send money home, and exploit the working class as much as they can. Dubai is especially attractive to business people as they can earn without having to pay any income tax, while high-paying job opportunities are plenty. The downside to this, though, is that one needs a permit to do most things, such as work, drive, and even purchase alcoholic beverages. Expats aren't in Dubai to make friends, so you should be very wary of them. Visitors are warned that most people they meet in Dubai are disingenuous and will simply try to get all they can from a curious tourist. Meanwhile, workers are forced to work under harsh conditions and are set up in run-down living quarters with very little space or amenities. That is, unless they are able to afford their own living spaces, which is highly unlikely given how expensive everything is in Dubai. Iraqis, Iranians, Pakistanis, and Indians are considered minorities in Dubai. They are treated very poorly and have no civil rights, while Westerners are treated as well as the royal family. Dubai is considered to be a monopoly and dictatorship, where unfriendliness, selfishness, and harshness are the order of the day. There is no freedom of speech, and people caught speaking out against the poor conditions they've been subjected to over there find themselves victimized, with imprisonment a very big possibility. The UAE state is presented as an aesthetic, sunny destination, but the weather isn't as enjoyable as it appears. Dubai has very hot temperatures and high humidity, as it's close to the sea. It's claimed that one can't spend 5 minutes outside because of how hot it can get sometimes, and going to the beach really depends on the time of year. The outer desert area is actually cooler than the city during the late afternoon and evenings. Pollution is also a problem in Dubai. The city has a huge carbon footprint due to the absence of greenery, as well as vehicle emissions, and all of the industrial work that is going into making Dubai one of the most futuristic locations on the planet, while various environmental issues such as overfishing and limited water supply can pose problems too. The city isn't eco-friendly and is susceptible to flooding if it rains heavily for a prolonged period. Fortunately, it hardly rains over there. The government is also working hard to go greener, to its credit, but the weather simply isn't conducive to lush natural flora. Dubai has been painted as a futuristic city boasting numerous megaprojects, which is true for the most part. However, many of its construction endeavors remain incomplete, with some cancelled, while many of the beautiful buildings are empty because of how expensive they are. So back to the report from the Sunday Times. Claims the emirate is a major prostitution hub, with many of the social media models and influencers selling their bodies in order to maintain a particular lifestyle. Titled "The Dark Side of Dubai, Instagram Stars Sell Sex to Fund Lavish Lifestyle," it reads, quote, "For a gleaming city of glass and steel that 70 years ago did not have electricity or running water, the aspirational imagery is marketing dynamite. Yet all is not quite as it seems. More than a dozen interviews with influencers, sex buyers, and the people around them have revealed that some of these influencers are funding their lifestyles by selling sex for thousands of pounds a night. The more popular they are on social media, the more they can charge." End of quote. Influencers are reported to be charging as much as £7,000 a night for sex in Dubai. These claims are supported by interviews with over a dozen influencers, sex buyers, and other people in the know. Social media personalities are huge celebrities in Dubai and are highly favored by the government as their influence helps market Dubai to the world. Some of them are even paid by the government and issued 10-year renewable residencies, referred to as golden visas. Yet many vloggers and bloggers are understood to be raking in cash via less moral means. An influencer with knowledge of the situation told The Times that a famous blogger will charge a minimum of $5,000 for a night, but can go up to $10,000, while a weekend outside the city can cost up to $20,000. These personalities are also gifted flights, jewelry, and expensive bags, among other perks. The buying and selling of sex are, of course, illegal in Dubai, yet it is quite rampant. And since most of the communication is done online, it is difficult for the authorities to crack down. Prostitution has become more apparent in the emirate lately. It's not unusual for people parking their cars in some neighborhoods to return to find invitations to massage parlors with models tucked under their windshield wipers, while women sit in hotel bars for extended periods, looking to reel in clients. Another rumor emerging from Dubai's dark side is the porta potty trend, which requires models and influencers to allow paying clients to excrete on them or in their mouths. Most times, victims agree to participate without being fully aware of what they are expected to do. Several confessions have surfaced online to date, but reports are unverified. So while Dubai is being painted as the perfect place to visit or live in, it has its problems. Like everywhere else, some of them are unique to it, some not. If you're going to Dubai on holiday, you are likely to have an amazing time there despite all of the aforementioned. Living there, however, is a very different challenge. Thanks for checking out our video. If you would like to continue seeing content like this from us, subscribe to our channel and turn notifications on so you will be alerted once we upload a new video.